Talend dynamic schema and the integration of SecuPi into it. The infrastructure I'm using is Windows 10, a remote Postgres database, and Talend Studio 8.01 for Windows, of course. We'll look at the fact that we'll show an empty database, we'll show the sample CSV file that we're going to load into that database. We will create the structure. We will then write to that database, show the results, deploy SecuPi, rewrite to that database because we will drop the data and replace it with encrypted or selectively encrypted results, and then we'll show the SecuPi dashboard that associated with it. So the database, I've already dropped the table, so there's nothing there. So if I select, you'll see it's empty. The database is a simple CSV file, comma separated, with a set of data. So let's go and create a job, and we have data as we would expect. So the next step is, we've seen the results. Now we're going to add SecuPi to the mix. So the way we do that is on the output, where we're writing to, we go to the advanced settings, come to the advanced settings and add in elements into here. So I'm going to add some new settings, which so jar file first. So this is what has been copied to the hard disk from SecuPi and put into the location OTP SecuPi. Detailing the home, detailing the vendor, smart driver mode true, and the poll time, so that's how long when it picks up the or how quickly it talks to the management server. So now if I come back up to basic run, so if we come back to here, we can see that there's data. I'm going to drop the table again, or we could overwrite it, it doesn't matter really. And then run. So this will now load the SecuPi agent. It will talk back to the management server, collect the information, and then write the policy accordingly to the database. So let's go and have a look. So we've selectively encrypted just the name. So everything else is okay. Well, actually we've done the email as well. So I'll now move across to the management server. I've just logged into the management server, and you can see here what we saw. So we saw two columns coming in, and we did a rewrite on them. So looking at more detail, this was the data flow inbound, the action we took based on name and email, and what we've actually done, which is rewrite the elements. The configuration associated to that was based on Talend dynamic encrypted, name and email. So any table that we see with that name, with these associated columns, will get rewritten. The interesting thing to note is when we looked at it from the point of view of the dynamic schema, at no point did I mention, if we come back to here, did I mention anything along the lines of name or email. It's just a column name that wasn't even associated with that database. So what you've seen is SecuPi deployed into a dynamic schema inside Talend, right to a Postgres database, a selectively encrypted the name and the email column, and showed the results in the dashboard.